Please don't do that fake smile the whole time I'm talking, please.
Ride around and I'm getting it. Ride around cause I'm so low.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Raquel. If this is your first time clicking on my video, then welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button right down below so you don't miss another upload. So today we are going to be doing a co-parenting video for y'all. If y'all don't know, this is Corey, this is Carter's dad, which is our son. So today we're going to be talking about dating while co-parenting, co-parenting while dating, however you want to put it. We are both, well, Corey is single. I'm now in a relationship, but I was single before. So we've been single co-parenting for like almost 3 years now. So just a quick background, okay? Me and Corey dated for like a year and a half.
About a year and a half.
Yeah, about a year and a half. Then I got pregnant with Carter. And then, yeah, we pretty much weren't together anymore by the time we had Carter. But eventually things got better. So, you know, real struggle, rocky from the beginning, and then, you know, things got a lot better once pretty much Carter got one. And then once he turned one, me and Carter have been coming down here and staying for extended amount of time
Extended
with Corey. So yeah, so we co-parent from states away. I live in Pennsylvania and he lives in Georgia. So just a quick, you know, background. So we don't see each other every day. We talk on the phone every day. With Carter, well, I mean, I talk to him on the phone every day too. So have you dated while co-parenting?
I have and I haven't. I just feel like the most important relationship right now is the one that I built with my son. So a lot of my focus can't really go into anything else at the moment, and that's just how I operate.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because I'm not, because he said this for a long time, but I was always just like, Corey, so you feel like you can't like date and have a relationship with your son? Like, that don't make sense. Like, I've always pushed you to kind of like date, right?
Right.
For the most part.
Right.
I'm like, so you just can't have a girlfriend and date? I mean, a girlfriend and build a relationship with your son?
You definitely can. The co-parent is where it always, I'm not gonna say always, but for me it
gets tricky.
It's tricky. It gets real tricky.
For me, I have not co-parented while dating until pretty much now, because after I had Carter, yeah, I didn't date at all. Like, and then I became celibate like 2 years ago. So I have not been like talking to guys or going out on dates or like entertaining anything serious. So for me, I mean, just, I don't know, it just wasn't really a thought in my head. I didn't date, so it was just Corey over here, you know, dating, right? Have you ever dated somebody and they were okay with your co-parenting situation?
Okay, y'all, so it's really different, you know. So it's really different, so you have to give people a lot of opportunities and understand that progress is a process. So you have to this doesn't sound bad. You have to give people the benefit of the doubt. Well, I dated this one girl. I kind of met her right after Carter was born, and so, you know, you break down things. You tell people exactly what's going on. But as soon as Raquel and Carter come down, or I go there, or any of the sort, it's always.
So whenever we all whenever we get together as a family, that's when the issue.
It's an issue, because they definitely stay with me, and they stay for a long period of time. So it's just like.
So wait, so okay, so the girls that you date, majority of them are okay at first when you tell them, but then it's when we come down, that's when things get different.
Yes, for the most part. For the most part, I mean, so, okay. You know, and then, you know, a lot of the women that I date are mothers, so I would think they would be okay. Like, I would think they would like understand what's going on, and they just don't understand.
Yeah.
And that's what's mind-boggling, and I couldn't figure that out So I just decided to just leave that alone and just worry about my son.
Okay, so do most of the girls that you date, are they cool with their co-parent or?
No, and it's like they either hate them or have like well, first off, me and Raquel started as friends, so
yeah.
Once we got past everything, it was really easy for us to talk to each other. It was always easiest to talk to each other whenever we wasn't that hard. So communication was never like a thing with us.
Right.
You know, a lot of people still hold on to a lot of things, a lot of hurt, and
more like relationship stuff.
Yeah.
Before like the parenting stuff even come into play.
Yeah. So it's just like everybody's okay till they go through it, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like most men, for the most part, I feel like most people in general don't really have a good relationship. There are very few people. I mean, there's a lot of people in the world who do have good co-parents relationships. We just don't see that because it's not regular. So I feel like majority of people, 90% of people, don't have that great a relationship with their co-parent or baby father, baby mother, however you want to put it. But we say co-parents. And that's just the reality. So I feel like when people see two people who are good at co-parenting or have a positive co-parenting experience, then it just automatically kind of, it's already a side eye, you know what I'm saying? Like it's already like an issue in a sense, because you automatically gonna think, well, why y'all not together? And why they break up? And why this? And why that? Okay.
I grew up, my mom had 6 kids, right? So I'm a twin, so everyone has different fathers except me and my twin sister. So I grew up in a mixed family, so I already knew how co-parenting was. I seen the worst of the worst of the worst to the other worst, and I never wanted that with, you know, my son. You know, I didn't want him to grow up seeing that. I wanted it to be different. So when me and Raquel didn't work, it really hurt me. It bothered me. And I was really bothered by it for a long. It bothered you? Yeah, it did bother me. I didn't want to be that kind of dad, because when you co-parent, it forces you to be the kind of dad that, I'm not gonna say that you want to be, but it's just really different, you know. And I just felt like it was really personal for me to make sure that me and Raquel worked. Now, granted, we have our arguments and we have our moments, you know, but at the end of the day, it's still about Carter.
Right.
So, me dating wasn't even like a thought. Like, I wasn't even tripping on dating for real. Now, I'm single and I do mingle now. I'm not celibate, but, you know, I'm not. Because just even, like, it's like, hey, my son and his mom is coming to stay with me for about a month and a half. Come on, y'all already.
Now I just want to paint this picture too, because I mean that does sound like excessive, but like we just like these first few years, like, and plus with the pandemic now, like we said, we live in 2 different states, so it's not like it's a 2-3 hour drive. Like we're literally like 12 hours away. Corey works all the time, even though I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like it's just a lot that goes into it, so we just don't visit as often as we would want to. But if you really look at it, we're really down here for 1 month out the year. Like, so right. For me, I just feel like, how do I put this without being an asshole? Alright, I just feel like mothers should just be a little bit more understanding, especially because we're states away, and it's only a limit. I mean, I don't want to say a limited amount of time, but in a sense, it's like a limited amount of time, you know? So I don't really understand why to be in such an uproar, like.
But I mean, as Carter gets older and, you know, we get older, you know, everything changes.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, we never at the same place we was the year before. Right. So that's good. So, you know.
I feel like right now we're in a really good transition mode too. Because this will be like the first time Carter stays down here without me. I'm going to be leaving and he'll be here for like 2 weeks.
No.
No, but he'll be here for like 2 weeks, so like we're starting to transition of where Carter is gonna be down here more often, but by himself. To where, because I mean, obviously I'm not trying to be down here all the time, y'all. Like this is just, you know, common sense. I need my break, you know what I'm saying? Corey and Carter need their time. It's just that it was just a transition because Corey works. So I mean, you know. What are your co-parenting expectations while dating? I think I'm gonna go first. Okay, just for each other, for me and you. Like, what do you expect of me? What do I expect of you? For me, I don't really have too many expectations. I just don't expect for Carter to be meeting any of Corey's dates, or whatever you want to call them, until that's like a serious, unless he's really trying to pursue her. Like, I don't feel like unnecessary women should be meeting Carter. I don't feel like they should be around him. Like, that's just one thing I'm really not really a fan of. Not that he does it, I'm just saying, like, that's what I expect. I don't really expect my son to just be around random girls. And so I feel like whenever he does, like, seriously date somebody, I don't know, I just expect them to just be, like, I'm an open person, so whoever he dates, like, I'm gonna want to meet her, because I mean, eventually she's gonna be around my child. Like, not that I don't feel like nobody can be around my child, but like, I want to know her. I'm gonna want to meet her. I'm gonna know, I want to see how she interacts, like, around Carter and stuff, because like, in a sense, she's gonna be a second mom to Carter. So I feel like I would want him to date somebody who wants to be involved, if that makes sense. Like, involved in, like, I know we have our own thing going on, but like, eventually it's gonna be kind of intertwined. Well, I picture it to be intertwined, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have beef with whoever he dated or have an issue with them. Like, I'm not that type of person. I don't want to do all of that. Like, I want to be able to be cordial with her. We ain't gonna be best friends, but I want to be able to be cordial with her, have a conversation. If we're in the same room, it's not gonna be tension. Like, we'll be able to intertwine as a family, in a sense. That's my only expectations, really. What's yours?
Once again, I come from a mixed family, so
okay, wait, so I don't come from a mixed family. I just come from just me. It was me, my dad, my mom, and my brother. So, and my parents were married for like 25 years, and my family, I mean, a lot of them, no, they're not with their dad and children's fathers or whatever, but I don't know, most of the women just were by themselves with their kids, so I don't really have a lot of dad interaction in my family. So that's all I see. So I just want to make sure Carter and Corey have a strong bond and that Corey's there.
Yeah, my dad passed when I was young, so I kind of just want to be selfish with him. Like, I don't really want to share him with nobody, if that makes sense.
What you mean?
But I mean, honestly, like, if I get married and Carter's gonna meet my wife. You know, he's I don't know, it's COVID too. I don't like bringing everybody around him. Even his own family, like, I don't like bringing everybody around.
Okay, so what about me with dating? Like, how do you feel about him being around another man? I'm not too pressed about it, honestly. I think Raquel has great decision making, so I don't really question the position she would have my son in. So, you know, if she checks him out, then I'm pretty sure he checks out, you know. Wow, you have faith in me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not an angry person, so I would hope she wouldn't date an angry person.
Right.
So
okay, do you feel like I don't trust you in your decision making? Or do you feel like I do? When it comes to women? Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know? I don't know either, to be honest.
I don't really know.
Well, I mean, because I haven't seen Corey with anybody since, like, we broke up, so it's kind of hard to, like, know what type of women. I don't really know. I mean, yeah, you've never been like a relationship type of guy, for real. Even before me, though, right?
Yeah, for real. So
honestly, so I really don't know what type of, I mean, you know what I'm saying, I'm a bomb woman, you know what I'm saying, we know this already, but like, I don't really know, you know, outside of Raquel's greatness, like, what type of woman he really would really like pick for a future, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I was just told that I'm just like so different, you know, compared to everybody. So, you know, I don't know if, you know, my different is gonna, you know, splash over into the next type of woman, you know, he chooses.
It's honestly because she's from up north. Everyone I've dealt with has been from down south.
Oh,
so it's a different type of it's just different.
Okay, so what are your expectations of, I guess, your significant other when you're dating? For me, I feel like I need somebody who, one, is understanding of our situation, two, obviously gonna treat my son with respect, you know, love him, care for him, stuff like that. Now listen, okay, I don't, like I said, like just how I would feel like I would want to be intertwined with him and his wife, like I would want my partner to be open to being cordial. Like, you know, some men are just real standoffish and like, you know, F that man and blah 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 blah, like I don't need to know him, like, yeah, whatever. But I need somebody who is like, you know, just like whenever, if we got a birthday party or whatever, you could be okay with just dapping Corey up and y'all can have a quick conversation, you know, if y'all did, and just keep it pushing. Like, ain't nobody asking y'all to be friends, ain't nobody asking for nothing extravagant, but I don't tolerate, like, you're not gonna disrespect Corey and Corey not gonna disrespect you. Like, that's one thing I'm not with, stuff like that. So I feel like he would have to be just an open, just like a laid back, chill person that's just open. Like, you know, that's how I feel like I would be if I was dating somebody with kids. Like, I'm not about to just start beef or have an issue. Like, that's the mother of your child. So I'm gonna just be cordial. Like, I'm always gonna start off like that.
Like for me, like I'm really open for anything. Like, we could be friends. We could do the whole family, the Disney t-shirts. We will go to family vacations together. We could do all of that, cause I mean, all of that helps.
Yeah, so, for real though. Cause imagine like,
cause at that point everybody would be called as parent. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know.
I feel like, and if you look at the outlook and like when they get older, like that's gonna be the stuff that matters, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they look at pictures and when they look back at memories, like they gonna look to see who is in their life. And it's cool, I would feel like it's cool if you have just everybody there, you know what I'm saying? It's no, you know, as a child, you know, children can feel all of that negative energy and stuff too. So I wouldn't ever want Carter to just be around us and like his stepmother or his stepfather is like, I don't know, it's just some type of weird energy anytime like his parents come around. Like, I don't got time for that. Like, I think with me dating and being in a relationship now, I have learned a lot about, I guess, like what Corey was saying before about
that was crazy.
Just about,
what you mean you can't be in no relationship?
Yes, I wasn't understanding, but like honestly, I realized it's a lot to co-parent. Because just okay, in our specific situation, like we're in his house. I guess if you were looking at as me as your girl, you know, your girl is at her baby father's house, co-parent's house, sleeping in his house for like a month. Now mind you, I do sleep on a below bed in a totally different room, okay, but like, you know, I drive his car. He gives us money to eat and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? So like there's a lot that I just feel like because I'm in a situation, know that there's nothing that goes on between us. Like, we still friends, we hang out, we drink, we go out and whatever together, but I can understand how it's uncomfortable for somebody else. But at the same time, like, y'all, I wish y'all could just see like how our son be, like, just seeing us, because you know he's with me most of the time. So like just seeing mommy and daddy together, that's what you be saying all day, mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy,
mommy, daddy, come on,
let's do this, let's do that. Like, and that I feel like I would change. Like, this is the type of stuff that makes him happy, you know what I'm saying? Or you can see like a direct change in him. So, but I didn't realize, you know, dating and co-parenting, just with our specific situation, was gonna be, you know, this hard.
Whenever you co-parenting, it's important to give the person you're dating time to adjust, because it took us like a year to adjust to things.
Heck yeah.
So like, as long as it's not too bad, you know, I could deal with some things. Like, what do you mean again? I could deal with some things, but a lot of stuff I'm just really just not gonna even deal with, you know. And then, you know, through these videos and through posts and stuff like that, they see the dynamics of our relationship. A lot of people are scared of what they don't know. So if you put it out there for them, then they'll feel more comfortable.
I mean, we've known each other from like really great times to like really bad times, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know each other. But yeah, y'all, so that was pretty much it. We just wanted to have like a little co-parenting while dating inside our thoughts type of moment with y'all. It's just a lot going on, you know. Co-parenting is not easy, and co-parenting while dating is not easy. So, and I've never dated somebody who was cool with their co-parent, so I don't really know, you know. I don't know how that side is, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any questions for me or Corey, make sure you leave them down below, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Been doing me, living my life like it's carefree, dancing and smiling, I'm no longer crying, cause all of the people that kept on lying are out of my life. Now I'm living right, I'm solo and I'll be, and I know God got me, won't deal with the strife.